Let's have a look at the Arex Rex Zero 1 CP. It's a pistol from Arex, a compact pistol in 9mm. Before I unbox this gun, I want to let you know that if you want this channel to go on and move on, please press the like button at least. Preferably also press subscribe button, but give it a like if you enjoy this content. I've been debating whether I should continue or not. That said, here is the gun. Comes in a fairly compact box. In the box we have a lock. We also have the instructions manual. It's a pretty basic instructions manual, but it's perfectly fine. I could find everything I wanted in there. In addition to the gun itself, we have a cleaning kit, very basic, gets the job done. We also have an extra magazine. The magazine is 15 rounds, so the capacity of the gun is 15 plus 1. The first thing we notice when we pick up this particular gun is the heft, the weight to it. Considerable amount of heft and weight. It has an aluminum frame, alloy frame. It has a nice, you can feel the weight of the gun is on top where the slide is, but you can also feel the weight down on the frame and the grip itself. Fairly large grip. We can see it has white dotted sights, really nice sights actually for this kind of gun. We have front serrations for manipulating the gun, the slide. We also have a Picatinny mount. We can see further back that we have a slide stop, which also is obviously it's a slide release. With the slide forward, this also acts as a decocker. So when I press this button, the hammer will decock, putting it in a somewhat safer position if you choose not to use the safety. My initial feel of this gun, it reminds me a lot of the SIG P226. But my initial feel of this is it's a little more crude, not by much, a little more grip to it. It doesn't exactly feel like it's riding on butter. Somewhat more crude. Anyways, it's a nice gun to shoot with the weight that it has. Decent sight picture when looking through the iron sights. What we can also see is that the slide release and the decocker is not ambidextrous. Doesn't need to be. You can release it by hand. The safety, however, is ambidextrous. The trigger pull, fairly short uptake. Not too heavy pull. Somewhat long reset, and then a small uptake again. There's not a lot of creep either. A tiny amount of creep. This gun, the intended purpose for a gun like this is obviously self-defense, a plinker, a ranged gun. It's not a competition gun, maybe police, duty, service pistol. Again, it's not a competition gun. I could produce small groupings with this, easily as small as with the canics, the different canics, also as small as the I've shot with the shadow. However, it took a lot of time on the range to produce those groups. That being said, I've shot for many years, and I shoot competition. I shoot for accuracy, accuracy before speed, and also this gun has produced the largest grouping that I've ever produced with a gun. So you really need to take your time shooting this if you want this to be a gun for accuracy. However, this is a super nice gun, both in hand, feels great. Despite its weight, it has somewhat of a hefty recoil impulse. I had probably expected a little less recoil impulse on this. I will not be able to do a range review on this because I had initially not planned on making any more videos. However, before selling it off, I thought it was a nice idea to present it. In my country, it costs about $1,000. You can find it on sale for less than that, probably. I've seen it around $500, but that's not the street price on this. Probably $1,000, $800, a little less than $800 maybe in my country. For the money, it's a nice gun, but don't expect it to be the most accurate thing out there. Easy to find holsters for it. All in all, I quite like it.